Okay, it's April the 13th, 2012. It's Friday the 13th. And I'm showing orbs teleporting on top of and below the power line. And it's in the area of Humber Bay. And it's the only place around here that's in a fog all the time. And today's clear and bright. Everywhere else, there's absolutely no reason for fog to be there. It's not too hot. There's no steam or anything coming off the lake there due to the heat. And there's absolutely no reason for that fog other than just all of these orbs in the air, and so many of them that they're created this milky white sort of appearance, so thick that you can't see anything. This is where I filmed the other day, and today's even worse. It's thicker. You can just see some of them shoot by. Those are not seagulls. These things can look like anything. Those are not seagulls. I don't think there are any left in that area. Look at this cluster here. I have to shoot from farther away because the fog is so thick, and this is not a normal fog. This is all their biomass. There's so many of them in the air, and they're all white, so they travel so fast that they're transparent white, and therefore the air looks like that. You know, like looking through a glass of milk after you just finished drinking the milk. That's how thick the air is with these things, and they're moving at a super fast rate. They're also vibrating at a very high frequency. If you look at this cluster, you can see that it's vibrating at a high frequency, both of them. There's two clusters. They're exchanging orbs, and the orbs are actually orbiting each cluster counterclockwise at a very fast rate. But it's just too difficult to see through all that fog. Look at that. See that one go? That's teleportation. They're shooting the orbs from one side of the bay to the other, from where the trees are on this side towards me, across to the other shoreline, just in front of the shoreline where those clusters are. And then behind them, you can't see anything. Look. It's so thick. Here, let's see if I can see anything on the roof. You can't see anything today. And it's such a clear and bright day everywhere else. And look how dark and foggy it is there. I wonder what those people are thinking that bought all those expensive condominiums there. Like, boy. You can see them teleporting on the bottom. That's a stream of orbs going real fast on the bottom. And the shake is just, it's just them moving too fast and disturbing everything in terms of like the three-dimensional space and time and everything. They're creating a fluctuation with their vibrations frequencies at such a high rate that the whole dimensional reality is flickering. You can clearly see there on the roof and teleporting. If you have to really look hard today to see it, but nonetheless, that's what they're doing. And it's just very, very thick today, and it's bright and clear everywhere else. Look up here, you can't even see those clusters anymore. Look how thick that is, and this building is about 15-20 stories, and it goes right up way high above the building. That's how many there are in the air in that area. They're just breeding all over there, and so many of them. And we're going to go to the big building. Oh boy, they're all over the top of that one. And this is no sun reflection. That's no sun reflection. That's a solid line of orbs teleporting very fast. That is not a sun reflection. And they're all over it. You can tell that they're clusters. See that red glow around them? Every one of them? Yeah. Those are like rods standing in one place. And they're in a high frequency state. That's a stack of orbs, like lifesavers and a candy. There's maybe 6 to 12 orbs in a line, and that's what makes a rod. And sometimes people film them up in the air shooting by real fast. Well, that's what those things are. And here they are standing still. See them teleporting orbs between each other? You see that? Just watch that. I'll back off so you can get a clearer shot because of the fog. Just watch those clusters. They're teleporting orbs between each other. Too bad they made the fog so thick, but I can't get through it. Look over here, you can see better. See the orbs passing by from one to the other, going from right to left. Set the camera right there so you can see both of them. Just watch the orbs between the couple of big blobs there. Those are rods, different length rods, and like I said, it's a stack of orbs, between 6 and 12 orbs in a line, stuck together. And what they're doing is vibrating at a high frequency and teleporting the other orbs between each other. And what they're doing is creating enough energy to push the other orbs forward counterclockwise from right to left. And this is what's happening. So they send them from that side over to the other side of Humber Bay, which is right across that building and down the building, and here's Humber Bay. And look how clear it is everywhere else, except there. You see the fog over there? It's amazing. Okay, just watch that orb right there. That's on a power line. And it says, there's two orbs right there, draining power from the power line. That's on a pole. That's attached to a pole. There's 1, 2, 3 orbs actually, right there. Huh? See that one fly by? Just check those out. Just want to show that one. Okay, so that orb right there, you see them flying by too? You see them shoot by? Okay, they're draining power from the power cable, and that's attached to a pole that has a transformer on it. So this is part of the transformer, and you can see there's a line of them teleporting in the background there. But every now and then you'll see some fly by. You see in the front there on the bottom how they fly by every now and then. That orb right there is draining all the power from the power company. And there it is. So look at how much power it's taking. Look at these on the bottom. These are in the woods, right below. So that orb is like a connection point, and it sends the power from the transformer that's mounted onto a pole and connected to power cables. So it takes the energy from that transformer and sends it back into the woods to all those orbs in the woods.